So, hi guys, we're Winter Wayfarer. If you for some reason are deciding to watch this and have never even heard of us before, um, we did a little Q&A thing, or this is the Q&A. We asked some questions through some posts on our social accounts, and I have them pulled up on my laptop here, and we're going to answer them. And hopefully you guys enjoy this and feel like you're actually with us. To get started, we have Josie, who is actually Ryan's girlfriend.
That's
Gross.
Also
Thanks
true.
for participating, Josie. We have, what was your go-to song or band when you were in high school? If it's embarrassing, even better.
I listened to a lot of Chili Peppers and A Day to Remember. A lot of it. And Devil Wears
Probably
Prada.
for me, probably a lot of For Today for sure. That was a heavy time for music. Oceano, just anything heavy that you can probably think of. I probably.
My go-to would probably be the Deer Hunter, for sure. Just basically everything the Deer Hunter.
Let's see. In high school,
anything Veil of Maya.
I was actually way into 3 Days Grace.
Hey, 1X, that's a pretty good record.
That's a good album. I still listen to that every now and again. I just like their singer.
Or
Oh, yeah.
anything like
Timbaland.
that. All right.
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
Let's sing.
What about Eldon?
In high school, and still to this day, I listened to a lot of Kings of Leon and like Led Zeppelin, and then some of my earlier high school days when I had like an emo haircut, I would always listen to Pierce the Veil, and I felt so badass doing it because I'm like, oh, I'm so emo. Ugh.
You and Kaz would have gotten along.
Our oldies boy.
All right, moving on. All right, someone that me and Jake and Marty graduated with, Hannah, asks, what's your favorite place y'all performed and our dream venue? Two-part question. Favorite place. I'm going to start with this one. It totally depends on what vibe you're looking for. If the vibe is best monitor mixes at a show, which would definitely attribute to a favorite venue, then I would say Saturday in the Park. If the boy Todd Chemansky is running my monitors, that'd be my favorite. As far as vibe goes, the Icon in Sioux Falls is really nice, and the Fruited Plain in Sioux Center for a small venue. Those are just top shelf.
What were the two parts? There was favorite venue and what was the other one?
Dream venue.
Dream
That's
venue.
right. So I got another thing here. My dream venue would be a place with reasonably good acoustics and a place that has a built-in crowd. So we play for somebody.
I think
I think mine would probably be the Icon is probably my favorite to play at, just because I can actually hear. And then my dream to play at would be, I don't know if I remember the exact name of it, but you guys remember that Shreds video for
Muse.
Muse? Wherever they played at
The
that
Wembley
giant
Stadium.
Yeah, over in Europe.
Jeepers criminy.
One day.
A stadium. There we go.
Well,
Right.
my two choices are the cafe and Whiskey Dicks.
Oh,
Now,
Well,
the
those
cafe,
are the only two places.
while a lot cleaner, I'd have to say Whiskey Dicks because that energy was different.
the cafe.
Energy
is
at
at
Whiskey Dicks is
Bellissimo's and
something.
Lamar's.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Those are the
All
only two
two-
places he's
all
played
two places
with us.
Way to go.
That's true.
Dream Stadium, at Marty's Garage.
Hey,
I honestly don't think my garage will fit all 6 of us.
we haven't done a garage
it's
show,
too
and that
small.
just doesn't seem to exist anymore. I guess it's not the 90s.
Let's get one. Let's do a garage show.
I think favorite places. Furtive Plain is always awesome. Ox when it was still a house venue.
Yeah.
That was really fun. But I cannot ever forget the time we played at an arcade bar in Ames.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That was I spent the entire we played the show, and then I spent the rest of the time playing House of the Dead. And that's all I did.
What was that place called? One Up?
I think it was the one up.
Time's out. Or
I
time
don't
out.
remember. Yeah. But dream venue? I don't freaking know. I mean, if you get back to me on that one, I don't freaking know.
I favorite so far. I guess I'd probably have to go with Saturday in the Park. There's something about outdoor shows that I
Yeah.
really like. Even though it's murder on my instruments. Fruited Plain's also very nice. As far as like a dream thing, man, that is tough. There are so many places that like I don't know about that I probably would want to go to, like if I saw it, you know.
Yeah.
I really want to play at the Slowdown in Omaha because they got a really nice,
Oh
Um,
yeah, the slowdown would be
the-
sick.
the small or big section. I've always wanted to play there.
I've seen a couple concerts there. It's like just big enough to where, like, if you fill it up, it's like holy cow. But it's like small enough to where even if it's half full, you're like, that's a huge
Yeah,
crowd.
The layout's really nice.
I know my dream venue now. Devin Townsend played at a Roman amphitheater in Plovdiv. So if we could play at an amphitheater,
Yeah,
that would be freaking rad.
bust the walls down at the Roman Coliseum or something.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
that would be epic.
I want to destroy a historical landmark playing. So
That's for favorites. I would probably have to be torn between the Icon, the Well in Omaha,
The well was cool.
Yeah, that was.
yeah,
Dream Venue, pretty stereotypical, but Red Rocks would be pretty.
oh dude, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I'd like to change my answer. I didn't answer, but that's my answer now.
So question number 3 is from our friend Devin. He was the first one to ask a question actually. He says,
Good job.
have you ever used a bidet? No, I haven't, but I want
No,
to.
I want to.
I
I
really
want to. Yeah.
I've always been
I
curious.
want to own one.
So
I have
actually,
used a bidet.
I got some.
It's-
Wait, what?
It's pretty gross. It's pretty gross using a bidet.
Oh. Well, this goes back pretty far for me actually because I first learned about a bidet through the old PC Tomb Raider games when you're at Lara Croft's house and you could just wander around her mansion all day. And then because my mom was actually also really big into Tomb Raider stuff, and so as a little kid, I don't remember how you see it or if it says what it is or whatever in the game, but then I don't know. My mom probably just told me what it was, but I've always been curious about bidets since I was a kid.
Curious.
Through a video game. You learn so much through video games.
I'm getting one.
Who? Jake?
I'm getting one.
When?
In a year.
I mean, I would have to say it would probably be a wise investment due to the TP shortage that we've done.
Yeah, I was gonna say like probably could get
You
one
can
on
get
Amazon
those.
for
You
pretty
can get
cheap.
those
Let's take a
small
look.
ones like for like 20 minutes or like
Yeah.
$20 online.
20 minutes.
20
20
minutes.
minutes online, yeah.
20
Just
minutes
20
of your
minutes
life.
and it's yours.
Wow, 15% or more for 15
Maybe
minutes.
rigging up one of those like sink sprayer things that you
Oh.
usually like wash dishes
Bye,
with.
Jay.
He'll come back.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
Rip.
Rig up one of those to the top of your toilet.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You're just sitting there with it between your legs, spraying upwards from like 4.
If you're
Get like a
close
power
enough
washer.
to like your bathtub or your shower, just rig one of those hoses up to it and
I would have to assume it's effective. Yeah.
Just get a power washer, dude.
Yeah. Just take a shower every time. Every time you go to the bathroom. Okay. Next question is from a friend of mine, Micah. When are we going to see a new music video? It's a good question. Micah does a lot of filmography and video related content and is building a career on that. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. He was talking with us about doing a video a while back, and everything's been crazy for so long. And soon. We'll do that soon. I really want to do a video with Micah. So then I guess we can move on from there since I don't think you guys know him. Meredith, which artist or band is your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, I wonder who Collins is.
I wonder. I'll make it a two-part. So as a band, overall, the Deer Hunter, because their catalog is so vast. They have so many records, and they put so much into each album, even if it's an EP. And I think tastefully they just nail it. I mean, everything they do satisfies me, and it's stuff I can always return to. As far as an artist, or with a band currently, the past several months, Childish Japes, which is a newer band, has really been inspiring the crap out of me. But as far as most inspiring artist, I would say that Tigran Hamasyan probably inspired me the most. That was probably about 5 years ago or so. But literally just hearing his record Mockroot sent me down a totally new path of how I listen to music and what I'm looking for when I listen to music and all of that. So I think overall, like, as far as my entire being, Tigran Hamasyan kind of changed the way I actually look at music. So
I would have to say I would again be torn between two. The heavy music side of me has always loved Periphery and the diversity that they go into music, but when it comes to softer things, probably Pliny.
when did you find out about both of those bands?
Periphery, early high school, either freshman or sophomore year. I really didn't figure out who Pliny was until probably seeing both of those.
I would say for
Puddle
a
of
lot of
mud.
my own music, like early stuff, I'd say this artist by the name of Shaky Graves. He's kind of folky kind of vibe, and a lot about the story of a blue collar worker is kind of his thing. And I took a lot of inspiration from that stuff, even though it's my own stories and it's not based off of like blue collar work and stuff like that. But it's got kind of that same folky, like small story kind of vibe. But as I've gotten further and further into writing, I've taken a lot more inspiration from early psychedelic rock and classic rock from the 70s and things like that. And I don't know, I feel like that's how I kind of developed my sound when it came to guitar playing.
I think in general, Devin Townsend, the way he uses time-based delay and reverb, it's all time-based effects. I mean, the way he structures his music is so weird usually, so I like that stuff. But as for bass playing, Tim Ferrick, I don't know how to say it, but plays bass in Dance Gavin and Wolf and Bear. But his bass parts are like what I try to model myself after.
Marty, did you answer yet?
No.
Okay.
I think Jake was about to say something though.
Yeah, it was. Thanks, Marty.
Actually, anytime.
I think as of recently, well, not recently, I say recent as in probably like a year, but probably Oh Brother has been to mine for quite a while. As far as listening to like how I would like to play my instrument and things like that, Animals as Leaders is probably another one that I really like to sit and that's the one I dissect I'd say.
Oh Brother just released 2 new singles, by the way. If you haven't heard Oh Brother, go listen to them. They're one of the best bands out there right now. So,
Hell yeah.
I like Chopin.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Oh
That's
yes.
We go.
I don't really have any big, like, I guess, inspirations as far as that goes. I just listen to what I like at the moment.
More whole tone scales.
yeah.
Put it in the
Hey,
music. Let's do it.
We have a whole tone scale in, well, I guess not this next record, but it's the one after that.
not this
Good job.
upcoming record that
No,
we're
not
still
the-
planning
not
on
the
making.
record that
the
I'm
one
just
that
about
we're
done
planning on
pre-production
making
on.
after that one.
Yeah, coming to a Spotify near you 2036.
Just to tie back into that music that might inspire us based on our instrument, I have been so stuck on Circa Survive lately. Never exposed
too.
myself for really.
Me too. I've been playing their bass parts a lot lately.
Older Circa or newer Circa?
Older.
Newer?
Older.
Oh, okay.
Not that I don't like the newer stuff, but guitar bass, I definitely.
Yeah. I think the most underrated thing they've ever done was Violent Waves. That record is unique.
I think that's the one I've been listening to lately.